Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Not a positive return there. Only making it up to the 15-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 19 left. Ready?
We'll work against the blitz. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All in left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go.
19 strikes. 70, 70, Wolf.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Pressure on 18. 79 Broncos. 19. Trap 60. Trap 6.
It's going to throw here on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull out in front further. 13-zip. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. 14.
Broncos nothing. Joey Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Cowboys, Mustang, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 20-zip lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Returnable from the 1. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll throw again. Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third and 4 coming up now. Nix now to throw. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And it's going to be second down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Ward. Downfield to DK. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
34 yards. That's good for a Titans.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 20-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Cowboy 80.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Gotta be lying. Ready. 70 Timber. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Again, Ward going to the air. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Ready.
Now Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Dump off pass to Williams. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first and 10, here's Nix. That's caught by Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Bombers. Show.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They're going for it. It's Nix. That's complete inside the 35. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Bryant motioning left. Now Nix. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Captain.
From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut. Here we go. Set. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. First real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Nix with it on 1st. They did it right back. That's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Get it. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Dragon 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Brought in right side. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
79 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Ready, ready.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ward now. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Rivers. Good work so far. He's got room. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his. We have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, it's Nix. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Nice.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragons, Warriors.
From the gun, it's Ward. It's completed right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Cup 19, 19, Cup 70, Mustang 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 7-5.
Ward setting up to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He has it at the 5. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Warriors 70.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-possession game. To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Here we go. Not 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jonte Barron has it. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. All right, here we go. Second down. Nix from the gun. Once complete, it's Brian outright. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Now Nix on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going on 4. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, kid. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has it in close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
19 Tiger.
The Titans will line up for
Here's a design run. And zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Nix again on second and 10. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, here's Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Nix now on first and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up. They'll throw again. Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal, Denver.
From the red zone now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
Captain, ready? Armors, Joe. Olay. Hey, kill.
Nix to throw again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Olay. Captain. Ready? Bombers. Kill.
Once more, it's Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Third and goal, here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
41.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboys, Traffic, Panther, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10 here. Ward gets everything he has under this one. Near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Vikings, 19 Lions. Cup 19, 79 Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now looking to throw. And that one's gone. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Held in left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Nix from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Captain. Oh, my son. Bombers. Ready. Away.
Here he goes, third and long. Dump off pass to Williams. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Bombers. Ready. Away.
Third and long for him here. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bombers.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. On the move, headed right. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been...
Oh, no touchdown! It's intercepted! Jonte Barron has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Titans take possession of the football.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Again, Ward going to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Into the hands of Bryant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Titans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Let's go now.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Along the right sideline, there's space into the red zone. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put up even more points in a win. To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
19 target, 10, Purple 80. Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again! And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They're going to pass it here. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 30.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors.
Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's Nix to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
For big yards on the right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Trap 60, trap 60. Count 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. 60, let go.
First down throw here for Ward. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the